Hey, hey, you. Do you know where we are? We're in Dungeon Realms, and this is the city of Salonica. Is an MMO/RPG server. You can pay $10 to subscribe and you get to go in the closed beta. It is opening to the public later, but yeah. And if you do subscribe, then when you play, everything gets wiped before it becomes public, so you're gonna lose all your stuff, which is bad, but yeah. So all of these things here are shops which people have set up, so you can go in 2G, so that means 2 gems. Gems are the currency for Dungeon Realms, so you can buy whatever you want or sell whatever you want by setting up a shop. You can set up a shop using your character journal. You look for a space on the floor, and sneak and left click and that. But I don't want one because I have nothing to put in it right now. So Dungeon Realms works off a tier system. So you start, when you first start, you'll start with a wooden sword, which is tier 1, and tier 1 armor is leather, like that guy's wearing, or that guy. Tier 2 is chainmail and a stone sword. Chainmail is, yeah, here, and tier, another, that's fine. Tier 3 is iron. Pretty sure it's called iron in here, or plate mail as I like to call it. And iron sword. Tier 4 is diamond, and tier 5 is gold. So tier 1 has the lowest amount of health and least durability, and tier 5, which is gold, has the most health and durability, but they become more expensive and harder to find and so on. So yeah. In here, this is like the bank for Serenica. You right click your ender chest, and this is your bank. You start with 1 slot, but you can, using gems, you can buy. I'm gonna put these gems in here. Yeah, so all your gems are stored here, and anything else you want to store. And yeah, I'm quite poor right now. What happened yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. There were lots of glitches, and I lost a tier 5 enchant, a full set of chainmail with gold find. Gold find basically, have I got, yeah, gold find here. Basically makes it more likely for you to find gems. So I lost a full set of chainmail, which had 25% altogether gold find, which was actually quite good, and it was decent health. I lost that. What else did I lose? I lost 4.8k gems, so 4,800 gems, because my inventory got wiped, like in here. But then this guy threw lots of like blocks at me. So one episode, which we're gonna play with a realm, and I'll show you the realm now. The realm is basically your own little. This is the realm portal, so you can spawn your portal to go to your realm, and it's basically your own little piece of land, I guess. Please. Why no work? Someone else has one here, but I'm not gonna go in it because it's PvP in realms, so you can die, and people like to set up traps. Can't make this jump. No, I can't. I failed sprint jumped. Okay. You don't take any damage whilst you're in Serenica, but when you go out into the wilderness, you will take damage from whatever mobs are there, like bandits or trolls or golems. Why can I not? That's why. Lag. Yeah, the servers for the last couple days have been quite buggy, just because since 1.5 came out, basically, it's messed up a lot of the games and a lot of the game, and now they're busy fixing it. But yeah, that's a guy in diamond armor, so he'd be very hard to kill if I just zoomed on him. You can challenge people to PvPs, so let me find someone who's weak so they won't accept you. You go up to him and hit him, but the lag's kicking in, and everyone's frozen. I just noticed. Okay, that's great. I can continue talking now. So you can left click people, and if they left click you back, you can duel them, and you can then it like comes up with a trading screen, so you can basically, so you can both put in like 64 gems or whatever you want, like pumpkin pie. So US 1, there's 3 servers by the way. US 1 just went down, and because it basically kicked everyone and they didn't log out properly, it won't let anyone log into anything else. So looks like we're gonna have to wait for a bit. Be right back. Okay, so we're back, and this time it seems to be working. Oh god, if my shop got wiped, I'm gonna be. Oh, I don't have a shop. Let me just check my bank quickly to make sure everything's still there. If it isn't, I might cry. It took me a few hours last time to get over it. After my stuff got wiped, I was busy raging, just face palming my desk over and over. Not really, but I was a bit upset. Okay, so this time we'll actually go into here, and I just want to get up here. Okay. Also, I just want to say, so US1 server is basically the trading server. It's where everyone, like you see in all the shops there, it's where most people go and do their trading. US2, it's usually, when I look at it, it's usually the least populated one, so it's quite good if you want to go farming, because it means there's not going to be any competition with you. And EU1, sort of, I don't know, it's sort of like midway, sort of like not as busy as US1, but more busy, and yeah. But for me at least, EU1 usually has most lag, so I tend not to go in it as much. So this is a realm, and basically what you want to do when you first come in is dig a hole down, because only you can. It's basically creative mode, so I put a block down, punch it, and it goes straight into my inventory, and it breaks instantly. What you want to do is dig a hole down, so if anyone comes in your realm, they'll fall down and get trapped. And why you want to do that is because they can attack you and steal your stuff, or they can go in your chests and loot them. And right now, that was full last time I was in here. It was full of like potions. Oh, yeah, I moved my potions here. So potions work the same like in regular Minecraft, only they drink instantly, and they give like a certain amount of HP. So like, there, if I 1927 is my current hit points, so my health. So drinking one of these would give plus 50 to that. And the XP bar there, this one, that is stamina. So sprinting uses stamina, pulling bows back uses stamina, and swinging uses stamina. Only it's not going to work right now because I'm not actually doing anything. Oh god, I'm just trying to think. So yeah, when you're in battles, you want to make sure you're not like swinging crazily. You just want to like do like 1 per second, kind of. Otherwise, you're just going to use all your stamina, and that's going to allow people to attack you more. So yeah, block your chest so if someone does get in here, they can't actually get in your chest, because once again they can't break the block, so they can't get in. And you can open the shop, so for gems you can buy all these things, and what most people do is they make a cobblestone generator so they don't actually have to spend too much. So you basically just buy water and lava, and then you can get going in the cloud. So I'll just show you. It goes down to where there's bedrock here, but You can put water going off the side and go down more, or you can, I'm not sure how much further you can build up, I don't think it's too far. But you can build a bit up, and yeah, you can, I've seen people make like proper houses and everything in here. So in these chests, you find chests in the random loot when you're going around the plains of Serenica or Dark Oaks or whatever. And in chests you can store everything other than weapons and armor. And is my sound on? No. Whoops. Sorry about that. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Anyways, to get out of your realm you can either go inside it, like go back in, or you can just jump off the side and it teleports you back out. Then I'm back out. And now destroy so nobody can get in. And yeah. So what else do I want to do? Oh, I'll show you quickly. So as you can see, things still take damage like a normal Minecraft. And to repair them, you either have to get scraps. I'll see if I have any scraps. Oh, I've got some chainmail scraps. I'll show you this quickly. So all you do is do that, click on it, and it gives, so chainmail scraps only do 1%, iron scraps do 3%, I'm not sure about diamond and gold, haven't really looked into them too much, because I don't have any of them, unfortunately. But yeah, so to get scraps, you basically get armor, and then depending on what tier it is, it'll give you the next tier up for scraps. So if I put a longbow, which is tier 2, then it'll give me 2 iron scraps. And you can do this with any merchant around, and I'll, maybe it's not this episode, but one episode I'll go show you all the main places. So you can either upgrade doing that, or you can come to an anvil. An anvil uses gems, so right click, cast 332. So if I did have those gems on me, I would just click T and Y for yes, or N for no, and it would upgrade. And so anvil upgrades like fully, whereas these just do a small bit at a time. So I upgrade my bow, repair my bow, then you can see it's doing 3%. Yeah. So I need to trade some of this stuff, and my inventory is quite full. I should have probably made some notes, because I'm trying to think of what else is useful to know. Okay, I'll stop it here, and I think I'm gonna go show you a couple places. Like Harrison's Field, which is a little village for trading with a merchant, an anvil, and a bank, which is quite close. So I'll stop it here, try and remember if I need to say anything else. And yeah. Oh, I'm using the Fateful 32x32 texture pack. I will put the link in the description. So, be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna go show you Harrison's Field and some tier 1 spots. So, going from the market area, just go straight down this path, and this will take you outside of the big castle, city, whatever you want to call it. These are all AIs by the way, like, they're not actually players. Okay, so let's go down here. So you don't use stamina whilst you're in the city, but once you go out of a certain area, you'll start using it and you'll see. And I'm hungry. And I still haven't traded anything. Okay, so Harrison's Field is just along here. You can sprint there in about 15-20 seconds. And we'll go. That's a little village there. It's got nothing in it, so there's no point really going to it, unless you want to just go have a look. And why is it being so slow at loading? I'm gonna say lag, even though it's probably just my computer. should just be here. Oh. If you go to a bit to the right, you get out of the PvP zone. Yeah. Over that way, it's way to Dark Oaks Forest, which is for high levels, I would say tier 2 up. And there's a lot of PvP zones, so you have to be careful. So this is Harrison's Field, and you can set up shops here. And yeah, oh, see, there's like random chests like this spawn around. Bread. Bread's always good. I think one spawns up here also. I might be wrong there. Must be wrong. Also, some spawn in the backs of here, along here. So, merchant, bank, you can set up shop anvil. And now I'll show you some tier 1 spots, I guess. So, if you're first starting out, this is pretty much where everyone goes. Up here, so you'd go straight from Serenica, which you can see over there, if it would load in, to this sort of log cabin thing. And it's full of tier 1 mobs, but they're pretty easy to kill even if you are just starting out. What are you doing? Oh, they implemented that. I didn't know that was... Okay, I didn't know this was coming out yet, but apparently it has. So now, mobs have their health on top of their head. That's like anything else. Because durability of a weapon, so if I use tier 3 on a tier 1, it means the durability is going to run out faster than if I was going to use it on a tier 3. So yeah, you should try and stick to fighting your tier, not just lower ones. So a few chests spawn in here. There's one there, one there. I think one usually spawns on the side here also. And one spawns down here. One spawns in there usually, I think also. Yeah. So I think there's an enchant guy here sometimes. So enchanted mobs always have more health and stuff, but they always drop something, so I'll either drop a weapon or a piece of armor. So oh, use my stamina too fast. See, collecting gems. It's all good. 1 gem, thanks to that guy. Cheap. So the next thing is over here. It's the windmill. And this is where I went when I first started out, just because it's really easy if you are getting owned to go hide. If you don't want anything in the chest, just break it so it respawns, because it might respawn with something better. So yeah. So this is the windmill. There's... oh, melon. You can't really do anything with melon, apart from in your realm you can use them as a block. Over there you can see like a bush, a chest, 2 chests usually spawn around there. 1 chest spawns in there, 1 chest spawns there. The guy just killed a person who was shooting at me. A chest spawns in here usually also, like just a chest will spawn on that white little thing there, white little box. I'm like lagging. 2 chests will spawn in here, and all the way up here, which I will show you if I can get out. Chest spawns there. To get there, if you don't want to use this /stuck because it's a bit cheap, you can just walk around. Oh, I should probably mention this. Character journal. It basically sees your stats, your buddy list, and gives you some basic commands. Like if you're wondering how I've got this stuff here, it's /debug and it just tells you the damage and health. And so yeah, you can just jump up here. Yeah. 10 health potions are pretty bad. Like, if you're past tier 1, then they're like no use. Because they just do so little. So I'm gonna set that problem. How do I get out? Down here. So yeah. that's a pretty good tier 1 spot to, because a lot of things usually spawn around here, especially like there's big chunks and they frequently spawn. So if you are getting like owned, then you can just quickly go up the ladder and hide and regen some health. So okay, now some tier 2 spots, I guess. A chest will spawn here also, and then I think there's 2 chests which spawn in this area, like one there, and it's another one around here also. Like here's a leather guy. Where's my bow? There it is. My good bow. See, he dropped a bow because he always drops something, and I've got these terrible potions with me. Please go away. Find your video, God. So, someone there also. A chest will spawn underneath there. A chest will spawn. Like, I think there's 2. There's one down in there, and one over there. Is that one there? Nope, can't see it. But anyways, those pillars there, that's a tier 2 spot. You have to be careful though, because you can get golem spawns, and if you get a golem spawn, it's going to be tough, like if you're tier 2, because this one doesn't have very much health, but they do quite a bit of damage, and they sometimes do have a lot of health, so you have to be careful. Thank you. Yeah, if you're tier 3, tier 1 guys are just no problem. Oh, that's a beacon, so if you hit it, it'll give you a random buff for 90 seconds, I think. And yeah. So, this is good because there's a lot of chests on here, and it's all tier 1, so they're easy to kill. If I had stamina, that would be. So you can just go around breaking chests, getting teleporters. Please stop. So books, I don't know if I mentioned this, but books are basically teleporters. And I'm not even going to bother fighting these guys, because they're not going to drop anything that useful. Like for a tier 3, which is what I currently am. So I'm just going to leave them. But next, you want to go up here. Can't jump. Eat. What is that? Oh, it's a beacon. I'll show you beacons now. So you just go stand next to it, you hit it, and water breathing. That's like the most useless one. You can get like speed 2 buff, like armor 50% buff, which they're like both like probably the best ones. The worst ones is like water breathing, fire resistance, because it's quite hard attacking fire in this game. Yeah, but anyways, this is a spot for basically all lower tiers. Like you can go here when you're tier 1, or because you can go here without any mobs being here. Like there's one following that guy, but they'll only spawn in that house. So a chest will spawn on this block. Oh, it just did. But you can get quite a lot of gems doing this. One spawns here, and I don't really have any space. I'm not gonna take it. So 2 spawn there. Over here. 1 spawns here. Oh, 42 gems. It's quite a good find. I'm just getting rid of health potions because I have so many of them, I don't really need them anymore. And that guy just took it, but yeah, 1 will spawn here. So that's 4 chests. 2 more will spawn in the house back for there, but that's full of tier 2s. But 3 chests will spawn in there, like 2 on the bottom floor, 1 on the top floor. They're pretty easy to take out. You just pull 1 or 2 at a time and take them out, and you can go in. Yeah, and then there's a bandit camp. Oh, this just spawned. Like they spawn quite frequently, so you can make a lot. Like this is without damaging anything, using any of your armor or weapons, so that's why I like it. because you can get into it where like you're basically only getting enough gems to fix your current armor. You don't have enough to upgrade, so that's why that spot's good. And then here, this is a tier 2 camp. You get a tier 2 boss here, which is the enchant, which will always spawn something. But yeah, 3 or 4 free chests spawning there, I think. Is it true? Please stop. How much health does he have? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get started with that because this is not really any point right now. But yeah, please stop. There's an enchanted guy, I think. Yeah. So he'll always drop something, so it's quite good if you take him out. All you have to do is, before you attract anyone, just get your bow him, and then he'll come back and he'll come chasing after you, and you can kill him. Get stuff. Like there's a chest. I think there's a chest down there usually. Most of the time it's two chests, but yeah. They spawn. So you go get that stuff, and by the time you take out this camp and get them chests, the stuff back here will already respawn. I need to eat. And I think that's gonna be about it for this episode. Next episode, I'll show you dark oaks and maybe these jagged rocks, and then after that, goodbye. After that, we'll go into more dangerous stuff, which I haven't done really, which is like Dead Mountains Peak, which is basically fully PvP zone, and it's got like it's full of tier 3, tier 4 guys, but you can find lots of good stuff there. It's all useless. Oh god, okay, I thought it crashed again. It's about to get pissed off. Got no space. See, tier 3s use this spot quite a bit, just because it's easy. Yeah, so that's it. There'll be another episode coming out soon, hopefully. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.